Sing in me, O Muse, of that man of many troubles, Odysseus, skilled in all ways of contending, who wandered far after he helped sack the great city of Troy. Sing through me, and tell the story of his suffering, his trials and adventures, and his bloody homecoming. These mortals do love to blame their sorrows on us, don't they? But they cause most of their own troubles. Look at Aegisthus, killing King Agamemnon after we warned him not to. What did he expect? It's true, Father. He was justly slain by young Orestes. But what of that great man Odysseus? Does he deserve to live out his days trapped and groaning on the island of Ogygia, far from home, held there by the nymph Calypso? What do you have against him, Father? My child, what strange remarks you let escape your lips. Could I forget that wily hero Odysseus? You know I bear him no grudge, but Poseidon does. Hates him for blinding his son, Polyphemus the Cyclops. But come now, let us take up the matter of Odysseus' return. Poseidon must relent. He cannot thwart the will of all the other gods. O Father, if it now please the blissful gods that Odysseus should reach his home again, then let Hermes go and tell Calypso to send the hero home. For my part, I'll go to Ithaca and see his son Telemachus. I'll rouse that boy's courage to resist that pack of wolves, the shameless suitors who harass his mother Penelope and consume his wine and cattle, feasting in Odysseus' place. Greetings, stranger. Welcome to our feast. Come in, eat with me. There will be time to tell your errand later.
How long have you been working it for?
I hope it won't offend you if I speak frankly. It's easy for these men to be light-hearted when they feast on the goods of another. A better man, too, my father. They'd have cause for grief if he returned. Tell me, sir, who are you? Where are you from, and what brings you to Ithaca? My name is Mentas, captain of the Taphians. I am an old friend of Odysseus. You must be his son, by the looks of you. You knew my father? He left for the Trojan War when I was only a baby. Oh, I knew him. I was at Troy myself. We fought together many times, side by side, against the best men of Troy. I came here because I heard he was home. I see the gods delay him, but he'll come. Never is great Odysseus dead. I wish I could believe that, but it's been 17 years. He must be dead, rotting on some foreign shore, or a skeleton resting at sea, picked clean by the fish. Oh no, not Odysseus. He'll make it home. But tell me, why do these dogs feast like this in your father's great hall, so greedy and arrogant? When my father didn't return from the war, these lords of Ithaca and the islands round came here seeking to marry my mother, so famed for her wisdom and beauty. She refuses them, but they will not leave. Ah, bitterly you need Odysseus, then. I wish we saw him standing armed and helmeted there in the doorway, looking the way he did when I first knew him. These men would wish for faster legs. But why just wait? Get rid of these thieves, call the islanders to assembly, invoke the gods, call on the suitors to disperse. Then take a good ship with 20 oars and go abroad for news of your father. Go to Pylos, home of the wise king Nestor, then to Menelaus at Sparta, the red-haired king, last of all the Achaeans to come home. If you hear Odysseus is alive, you can hold out another year. Or if he's dead, you can build a burial mound, burn his gear, and give him the funeral honors due a great hero. I must go now, but remember my words. I will, you... Themis, sing some other song. This one reopens a wound in my heart, makes me long for that matchless man. My husband. Mother, let the bard follow his muse. Poets are not to blame, but the gods who decide men's fates. You should make yourself listen. He tells of others besides Odysseus who lost their lives, never made it home from Troy. Be quiet, you insolent suitors. Let the bard sing, and when he is done, drain your cups and go home. The gods themselves must be teaching you this high and mighty manner, Telemachus. But tell me, who was the stranger? I didn't see him leave. Just an old friend of my father's. Pause.